Next on the list is Crystal Lawson. You can applaud. She writes poetry and short stories. She will read a short story about a frog named Anura and a crocodile named Sensi. Okay, come on up.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, I do a lot of writing, but this is my first time ever reading it out loud. So I hope you enjoy it. On a hot, hot day in July, Anura takes a break near the shore of her Kishi Pond, a beautiful pond where for generations the banks pour in fresh water after the rains, causing beautiful plants and wildlife to gather near the shore. But on this particular day, after the rains and storms, the pond looks a little different. A new plant was on the shore. Anura hopped over to check out the new dish. Maybe it will attract crickets, the juicy kind that go squish. But this plant was not a plant, but a hard, round, white drum. A drum, thought Anura. Oh, what fun. Music, oh music, it was the song of her soul. The sound the water makes when it babbles, twists, turns, and flows. On a nearby lily pad, Anura begins to drum, a song that she's known her whole life. 3 taps and a thud, 3 taps and a thud, 3 taps and a thud, a tap, and a thumb. In the middle of her song, the crocodiles go strolling by. Anura says goodbye to her new drum, hoping it will stay dry. The next day, Anura returned to find her drum still standing by. So she sits on her lily pad and begins the song of her soul. 3 taps and a thud, 3 taps and a thud, 3 taps and a thud, a tap, and a thumb. This became her routine for a few weeks, it seemed. She begins to decorate her drum with pretty plants and things. The sun was so hot, Anura decided to go for a dip. When she returned to her drum, she realized it had a rip. A rip right down the center, big enough for a fish. Wow, bee, said Anura, what kind of mess is this? So Anura goes back to her lily pad, thinking about the song of her soul. So she begins to tap it out on a lily pad all alone. But then she realized that she was not alone. 3 taps and a thud, 3 taps and a thud, 3 taps and a thud, a tap, and a thumb. The slimy, slick, dark skin, she could see it right up on her. It was the design of a crocodile, and Anura freezes. She didn't know what to do. Then she heard her heart song, and she just knew. 3 taps and a thud, 3 taps and a thud, 3 taps and a thud, a tap, and a thumb. This little baby crocodile was playing Anura's soul song. With his tail, he was tapping it out, so she decided to join along. The crocodile got closer to Anura's lily pad. I'll call you Sensei, said Anura. Sensei crouched on the bank near Anura's broken drum. She realized it was never a drum, but an abandoned crocodile egg. Well, I'll be. 3 taps and a thud, 3 taps and a thud, 3 taps and a thud, a tap, and a thumb. Saved my life, said Anura. Now don't you eat me. We're gonna be friends forever, Sensei and I.